Right. We're live. The legends were true. The myths are correct. I'm live again for this live stream extravaganza. Bit over the top, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Okay. How are we doing? I have 2 tridents now. In fact, I have like 10 somehow after building that drowned farm. Okay, we are live streaming, so let's pull out a Book of Shame, just in case we need it. I hope we don't need it. So, in case you're wondering what that Book of Shame is for, read down in the rules. That is, basically this Book of Shame is for first and second offenses of those rules, and third offenses if need be. I've not had any third offenses though. Okay, now, this stream, we're actually not going to focus here in the survival world. We're instead going to work on the ultimate adventure map. So, I'm going to assume you haven't been following my YouTube channel all that closely, because, after all, most of you are probably new here, and also there's currently only one person watching. So, it's probably my little brother. And here's the thing, I've been doing some off-camera work in this series of adventure map construction. So, at least, not that's currently yet been posted on YouTube. So, here's the basic premise for this adventure map. We have different places. That is, Earth, the Moon, and Mars, as well as a couple other places in between there. So, each of these major places have their own NPCs for the player to communicate with, their own treasure, their own puzzles, their own parkour stuff, and just all sorts of crazy stuff. And so far I think on YouTube, we have Earth constructed, and I think the Moon construction is happening next Monday, for Map Monday. But I have the episodes recorded for Mars. I am currently recording the episode featuring all these rocket ships over here. So, what we're going to focus on actually is the Nether, because not only is this adventure map huge and has all sorts of crazy stuff, this map also goes between the different dimensions. So, we have Mars, which only has 1 puzzle, while all the other places have 2 puzzles. So to make up for that, we're going to the Nether, aka Underground Mars. And this is why Mars is built out of netherrack. So, we have this place over here. So, all the NPCs that the player talks to are called quest makers, because I figured that was a cool name. So this here is the Earth Quest Maker's clone. Now, this whole underground Mars is happening on top of the bedrock ceiling. The actual Nether is going to be untouched, but you'll still hear things like ghasts. Now here's the thing. The dialogue for the Earth Quest Maker's clone in the Nether is already put in place. So, now all we need is the actual puzzle. And the puzzle for Underground Mars is going to be a huge castle filled with traps, filled with mobs. I'm going to call it the Castle of Brutalness, because it's intended to be deadly, infuriating, and just an absolute, just a pretty insane challenge. And that is what we're going to build right here on top of the bedrock ceiling. Let me just give myself some night vision. Give a P, night vision. Let's do that. Okay, that sort of improves things. Yeah, that definitely does improve things. Okay, we just got to build a huge castle. And I wanted to construct this live because, in fact, I've been waiting to construct this castle live because This castle is actually going to be partially supplied with your ideas. So if you have an idea for any sort of trap or puzzle I can add into this castle, and also you have a Mixer account, which you absolutely should get, because Mixer is awesome. So if you have any ideas, make sure to supply them, because this castle is going to be built by you fans here. Or non-fans if you want to be trolls. So first off, let's see, we gotta have a good entrance. Well, really we gotta figure out what a good design for the castle itself is. So let's see. I think the castle should be made out of something nethery. How about maybe nether bricks? Although those are a little bit dark. Although that's kind of the point. So we can make the castle itself out of nether bricks. Or some other material. But I definitely think the floor should be made of nether bricks. So this wall is going to open up here and lead to a staircase, because I haven't entirely decided just how many layers to add to this castle. So I'm going to leave room for a basement. So here we go. We have these stairs. Actually, why do we need a staircase if we're gonna? Even if I have a basement, I can always dig into the bedrock here. Player isn't gonna know either way. So here we go. So this here is gonna be the castle, and I think over here I should have a warp zone. So let's see. Can make this out of sea lanterns. Make the walls out of nether brick. Just like this. Because if the player dies while going through the castle, then they're going to end up respawning in the overworld no matter what happens. So I want it to be possible to just step in here and basically warp over to the castle. So let's see. This, I suppose, can be done with the just tripwires. Although I should probably just use observers, because those are cooler. Here we go. Let's just place in some observers, just like this. Okay, so let's see. The player is going to teleport directly into the main hall of the castle. So let's see. This castle, at least for the first floor, because I do want this to have multiple floors. So maybe this is big enough for the first floor. Could always expand it. /fill command is pretty good for that. Unless you're trying to exceed some extremely arbitrary and pretty stupid limit. Let's see, nether bricks. There we go. Okay. So let's see. First off, I think there should be things like collapsing floors, mob spawning dungeons. There should be, let's see. I'd like it to kind of have a woodland mansion-ish feel to it by how kind of mazy it is. So let's see. I could have an invisible maze. Okay. I've never actually tried building an invisible maze before, so that could be interesting. Let me just disable the particles. There we go. And, so we have the first floor of the castle here, and the player is going to teleport right into here. So let's see. This is going to be the teleportation spot. In fact, let's just code that in real quick. So let's see. We want the player to appear in the middle of this platform right here. So 3, say 130 minus 19. Here we go. And so if any of these tripwires are, if any of this string below the observers are tripped, then it would teleport the player to this location. Teleport at P to that destination. I should probably place the string in there. That might be smarter. Before I put all those command blocks in. Okay. So this is just a 2-block tall ceiling. So it's going to be a bit claustrophobic, but that's not all that big of a deal. Because it's really not going to be... It's not exactly going to be a... Whoa, that's weird. Okay. Wow, it's a lot of different things that tripwire can... A mini pirate says, "Aye aye, Captain, how goes the tide?" Well, I guess the tide is high here because it's high noon. Psst. Okay. That wasn't very funny, was it? I can't hear you. Aye aye, Captain. Okay. So let's see. So you walk into the stream, bam, we're in the castle. Okay, cool. Now you can just put that command block away. Oh, this map here, I used this in the rockets to simulate space. And even labeled it space. So, there you go. I'm going to keep that map around. So let's see. First off, we got to actually decide how tall the ceiling should be. And also, what kind of things we should put into this first floor. I think the first floor... Boom! That's what I like to hear, Captain. High tide all around. Thank you, Mini Pirate. And he's now following. Or she. Mini Pirate is now following. Thank you! Okie dokie. So what do we do here? Oh, maybe we could have a spawner here, which spawns Vindicators. Okay. So we could just have a bunch of crazy powerful Vindicators everywhere that just wander around this first floor until the player comes near them. Although I should probably put in the walls before I actually put in a spawner like this. In case you're wondering, this trident has sharpness 1000 and loyalty 10, so even when I throw it miles away, it's gonna come back pretty quickly. Just like that. And yeah, I did pretty much throw that just miles away. Okay, let's build up the walls here. I'm thinking making the walls 5 blocks tall. That should be enough space to make the castle feel nice and roomy. So let's see here. I'm of course manually building up these walls because for a wall that's just 5 blocks tall, there's really not. Might as well just build it manually. I'm at least gonna make it 3 blocks tall for now. This way we can start putting spawners and stuff in it. So the player's gonna have a pickaxe that can break spawners. And let's see, this pickaxe, it's actually gonna be a golden pickaxe. So let's see here. Now we can actually start placing these spawners in. So let's see. Maybe we should have a spawner for Vindicators. There we go. Over here, maybe have a spawner for Bufferfish? I don't know. Probably not. They only spawn in water, don't they? Let's see. Ooh, cave spider. A, he bought it on sale. Okay, Q, How did the pirate get his Jolly Roger so cheaply? He bought it on sale. Wow. Good one there. Okay. What did the pirate say when he turned 80 years old? Aye, matey. Okay. Let's put see what else to put here. I don't think parrots would be all that great. Ooh, silverfish. Okay. P Dino X Dragon Q says flame emoji, snake emoji, flame emoji. Okay, so you want to set snakes on fire? Or is a dragon or is the Dino Dragon secretly a snake? I just don't know. Okay, so this... Uh-oh. Cave spider's escaping. Can't let that happen. Let's see. Do I have any extra cave spiders here? Yep, right over there. Good try, dude. Dang, you bought me on that one, says a mini pirate. Yeah. Okay, I think one of the puzzles here should be a room that basically it's basically a parkour challenge, except it collapses itself as you continue. Okay, what did the ocean say to the pirate? Long time no see? Let me know if I got that correct. Nothing, it just waved. Nice. Whoa, speedy spider. Okay. So we can actually have a chance of spawning beef boosted spiders, like invisible and sped up spiders. Okay, I definitely need to put in some sort of ceiling here. So let's see. Since this spawner spawns silverfish, then the parkour challenge, it's going to get more difficult as you progress, because the actual steps in this parkour are going to be, they're either going to be these infested chiseled stone bricks that will spawn silverfish, or there'll be something absolutely cool like iron bars. So let's see here. I can have the first step over here, and I definitely need to add a ceiling to this. At least something to stop the spiders from climbing over the wall, because this is just getting ridiculous. Here we go. Maybe just a little lip like this. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A seagull? I don't know. That was really random. Okay. So this, unlike all of the other places in this adventure map, all the other places actually have specialized gravity, like a nervous wreck. Nice. Good one. Are you just gonna be sitting in the chat making jokes all day? Because if that's what you're gonna, because that's it, then I can be here all day. For example, what's an ocean's favorite Christmas song? Do you see what I see? Okay. Let's see. Just fill in this little ceiling here. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. I could just use a /fill command now that I think about it, because this is just me spiraling around over and over. What am I, in survival mode? Okay, and cap it off. So let's see. The silver, first off, /kill at E type equals spider. There we go. Let's see. So these parkour jumps are going to have are going to be really, really cool. So, for example, you have this infested stone, and if you punch any of the silverfish, then the silverfish out of this block will just pop out and start attacking you. So let's see. Could have the next jump be over here. I'm at sea, got all the time in the wood. I could stay and joke, but my content is very limited. Pirate jokes. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Is this jump possible? Yep. I'm just not very good at parkour. Yeah, this room is very quickly becoming crowded. Oh my goodness. Dude, just get out of my way. I'm bad enough at parkour as it is. Okay. Maybe that's the only possible jump here. So then, could go here, and then maybe next go here. The ceiling needs to be raised if that's what's gonna happen. Let's see. Nope. Let's try this. There we go. Okay. So, I think there should be a short way and a long way. Okay. How much did the pirate pay for his peg and hook? I have no idea. Let's see, are 3-block jumps possible with such a low ceiling like this? Nope. Okay, how about if I go 1 block down? Now is it possible? Nope. Okay, how about this? Nope. An arm and a leg. Wow. Okay, this kind of castle design is really not gonna work. I need much taller ceilings. Because if this is gonna be a parkour challenge, I actually need a ceiling to work with. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Okay. Slash, fill, copy, paste, and those coordinates. Nether bricks. Bam. Okay. Here, 12 and 34 minus 18. And over here, slash, fill, copy, paste, and air. Bam. Ceiling is now open and all the spiders are gonna escape. Okay, better trap them all. 13, 140, 141, minus 17, copy and paste, and nether bricks. There we go. Now, these coordinates, minus 8, 141, minus 17, copy and... How do pirates prefer to communicate? By ship, by bottle? I don't know. Nether bricks. Here we go. Minus 8, 141, minus 34. Copy and paste. There we go. Nether bricks. There we go. Now we can put a ceiling on this. Eye to eye. Good one, mini pirate. Alright. Minus 7, 142, minus 33. Here we go. Slash, fill, copy, paste. Nether bricks. There we go. Now we got a ceiling. And now let's kill all the spiders. There we go. Let's see. Now we can make this jump. And now this jump is actually a little too easy. So let's see. We need a path that's navigatable using these infested stone bricks here. Okay, that jump is possible. And this will be the easy route. But if the player so foolishly decides to attack the silverfish, then these steps are going to go collapsing around them. And if that happens, they're going to have to take the long way. Okay. One more for you, brother, then I must walk the plank and hit the galley. He goes, thanks, man. Love watching and engaging. Keep up the fabulous stream, bro. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Before you leave, I want to real quick show you something interesting about this map. Yes. Hold on. Stick with me just 1 minute. I want to show you my pet dog, whose name is Plank, because somebody's got to walk the plank. Yes, there's actually multiple jokes around here. So, yeah, up in the... Okay, so there you go. My dog named Plank. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, this is nothing compared to the jokes made on my survival world. So let's see. On the moon, you have a hotel surrounding the arena where the rocket lands. Ah, yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed. Now, on Mars, you have different rooms here. So you have the bedroom, you have the boom room, you have the actual... Whoops. Uh-oh. I accidentally activated this. Yeah, this is like a gigantic mousetrap. That ends the crown, bro. Thanks. I'll come back twice as prepared. So, Mini Pirate, just so you know, I do not stream regularly. This is the really rare occurrence for me to stream twice in 2 weeks. So, but real quick, there's the office. Here is that's Matt Damon's room. It's got potatoes. It's a reference to the movie The Martian. So, this here is the squeeze room. So, this slowly squeezes you in, like this. Then you can just escape. And then this is called the mushroom. So, it said, second to the left as you walk out of the arena, I don't even know who put a mushroom into this place. So yeah, it's a room, but with mushrooms. And that there is the sound made when you walk into the room. So there you go. Also, you have an airlock, but it's been broken. Glad you like it, Mini Pirate. Yeah, Martian was a really good movie. I hope to read the book sometime. Mario style. Yeah, I suppose. Got the Mario style mushrooms here. Okay. So, what an awesome world. Well, worked. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now in the survival world, I want to show you guys this real quick. I love spell check, lol. Worked isn't even a word, so how would spell check catch it? How would spell check, like, change it like that? Maybe I'm confusing it with autocorrect. Okay, so something I built in the survival world here is a castle. It's basically my own recreation of the real-life Trim Castle in Northern Ireland. So, I recreated it myself out of stone bricks and things like that, and then put all my animals in it. Fly, you fool. I said fly, you fool! Come on, do what Gandalf told you, and fly! Fine. Riptide Trident. Booyah! Okay, now the Elytra's working. So here's Trim Castle up here. Whoop. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Phew. Okay, so here is Quicksilver the horse, who also seems to be transdimensional because he seems to exist in both up here and in my mansion at the same time. But anyways, up here is the floor with all my pets. So we have a dog named Catfish, a dog named Go Away. Awesome, I live in England, that is a proper replica. Yep. I made the exterior to be as accurate as possible to the real life thing, but the interior is about as wrong as you could possibly imagine. It has a refrigerator, okay, so it's a yeah, it's not exactly a ancient recreation. This dog's named Plank, so I do have a Plank in this world as well. I have one named Meow, I have a dog named Puddle, and one named Dude. So wouldn't that be awesome if you named a real life dog named Dude? So you're in the park somewhere and you just go, "Come here, dude," and some guy on the bench just stares at you weird. I also have cats, one named Happy, one named Grumpy, one named Black, even though he's an orange cat. I have different parrot names, like Polly 2, but backwards. Cracker, Blue Jay, Bat, I have Cockatoo, Sparrow, and Cockatoo is green. So let's leg spike. See, that's Bat, that's Blue Jay. Over here we have Finch, even though he's not a finch at all, and Cracker. Now up on top, Puddle is so sweet. Yeah, one of my viewers actually suggested that as a name. Oh, and all of the llamas are actually chefs in the downstairs kitchen, but for some reason they're not actually in the kitchen. This one's named Jack. So like Captain Jack Sparrow. Let's see. Got any where are all the other pets? I think they're hidden in the staircase here. Let's see, Go Away and Catfish. They're right here. Let's see. We have staircases over here. Although they wouldn't have wandered anywhere. I made them all sit down. Okay. I think downstairs I have something. Nope, this is the entrance hall. Okay. Down here I have something. Let's see. That's the bedroom. I got a bunch of droppers over here to drop food. And over here we have the kitchen. Oh yeah, I've heard of Captain Jack Sparrow before. I have. Yep. See, I've never actually watched any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I do know that there's a particular Captain Jack Sparrow on one of the servers I like to watch on YouTube all the time, called Hermitcraft. They have a Captain Jack Sparrow on that, and it's actually a red parrot. Which, of course, multiple jokes are made of that. So, this is the kitchen here. We have a stove. We have 2 cauldrons full of water. And a refrigerator, even though this is a medieval castle. And yeah, it's got stair steps coming up to here, where you can then take one of the staircases over here. Let's see. Now, how in the world do I actually get out of this place? I think I'm lost. I got lost in my own castle. Because there's 4 of these spiral staircases. Ah, here we go. Oh, good. Quicksilver is here. Now, watch this. I'm going to go back to the mansion. And you will see something magical happen. This horse will basically teleport. And yes, that horse is the fastest horse you could possibly get in survival. And apparently so fast that he breaks all laws of logic. Because if you come take a look over here, OMG, that's so cool. You need to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, bro. They are incredible, although I might be a bit biased. Yeah, Mini Pirate, you probably are a little bit biased. Okay, let's see. Where's Quicksilver? Quicksilver! Come here. There he is. There's Quicksilver. Exactly the same horse, with exactly the same health. So, yeah, Quicksilver's apparently a transdimensional horse who breaks all laws of logic. And I do have another parrot in this mansion that just would not follow me to. It doesn't listen to instructions at all. Like it tries to swoop up and land on my shoulder at the worst possible times. It didn't want to follow me to Trim Castle, and this parrot's name, because of that, is Rebel. That's crazy cool. Thank you. You should watch my survival series on my YouTube channel. I think the channel link's down in the... Yeah, it's down in the description, whatever it is, in the info section on the stream. You should definitely check this out. This was... I'm currently on episode, I think, 67 of the series. Or 66. I don't remember anymore. But it's in the 60s. I know that for sure. And actually, this Saturday was... I think this Saturday I posted the 1 stack special. Oh, and yeah, this mug has a bunch of mathy nerdy stuff on it. Because I love math. Now, I kind of have an unpopular opinion about that, but that's who I am. I like math a lot. I like math a lot. So let's see. I am really not that great at parkour, so I'm gonna see. It would be a pleasure. I'll check it out. Absolutely. I post every single Saturday, and occasionally in between there. So let's see. What I'm wondering is, are 4-block jumps possible to do? They are. I'm just not very good. Okay. So let's see. I think maybe jump up into the 4 blocks and maybe an extra block over here and climb a fence staircase. Let's make this fence staircase out of nether brick fences. Just because it's going to be very difficult to see. So, both the easy route and the long route are going to lead to this nether brick staircase here. So once you get up onto the nether brick, you can actually just hop between the nether bricks like this. Unless, of course, you fall down in between the stairs, which, of course, are very difficult to see because it's nether brick fences on nether brick blocks. So good luck with that. Let's see here. And let's cut open a little hole here so that we can actually keep building the staircase up. That's a rare talent. Gotta stay true to yourself. Respect. Thank you. Okay. Cool Kid Jack 2112 says yes and is now following. Thank you. Current stream stats, we got 26 followers. We got 2 people currently watching and 140 total views. Nice. Alright. Let's see here. So is this staircase even going to be possible to traverse? I assume so. It's just going to be extremely difficult. So let's see. What I'm really wondering is, do I need to remove this extra block of ceiling space? Or can I jump up to here? Nope. Can't jump up there. Very well. Cut open the ceiling. I know that this is possible to climb. I'm just not that great. Okay. What do I look like? Preston plays. Anyways. Here we go. And there we go. Now, let's just build up the walls here. And this is the second room. Aye, Cool Jack 2112. Any relationship to Captain Jack? So, let's see if I can get the... I really don't know the song all that well, but I'll try. This is the tale of the Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know the rest of these lyrics. There you go. Thank you. Here all night. Let's see. There we go. And now we have a second floor. Okay. Let's see. The second floor. Oh, I should probably actually put in the difficult way. for the parkour here. Because right now, if all of these chiseled stone bricks are actually filled with silverfish, so it's actually impossible to traverse this if you've attacked a silverfish. In fact, let's see here. I'm going to real quick make a placeholder here. Just directly, let's put the placeholder directly above these of the chiseled stone bricks here. There we go. Just a little placeholder. There we go. Now, if I clap, 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 clap. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's give myself resistance. Resistance is futile. Okay. So let's give myself resistance and hop into survival. What would happen if I actually attacked a silverfish? Okay. Will silverfish start popping out of the ground? Oh my goodness. This is insane. Okay. Aha. Yes. Yes, the silverfish are popping out. Okay. I wonder if I just... Okay, I'm pretty much invincible here. So I'm gonna give myself a diamond leggings, diamond pants, and I want these enchantments to be thorns, level 100. Actually, level 10. There we go. And put these on. So now all of these mobs that are currently attacking me are gonna start taking damage, and pretty soon these infested chiseled stone bricks will soon have silverfish popping out of them. I assume so. Just as soon as one of these silverfish are so foolish enough to attack me. And now there's no more chiseled stone bricks, and now I have a horde of mobs following me. Ah! Run away! Got a bunch of crazy axe dudes everywhere. Help! Actually, don't help. I don't need any. I don't need no help. Let's just give... Hey, you know what? Let's ramp up the ones on this thing. Here we go. Let's try the ones 100. There we go. Oh man, these things are taking serious damage. Good golly. Like, okay, there go my pants. Okay, so currently we have a horde of silverfish following us everywhere. Which are about to die here. Oh my goodness. Let's just give effect at P saturation. 026, 250. There we go. Okay. So, pretty much any mob that tries to touch me will instantly die. But so will my armor. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay. And of course, none of these mobs are going to drop any loot because I have it set that way. And also, no other mobs will spawn except for the ones coming from spawners here. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Let's actually get back to seriously building here. So let's place all of these infested stone bricks back. Here we go. Hey, spider. Idiot. Get out of my way. Thank you. Okay. Now I just gotta break all these placeholder sea lanterns. And there we go. Now we gotta build the hard way. The hard way to get from here to there. So, you have the easy way, assuming you don't attack any silverfish. And then you have the hard way, which will be very difficult. So first off, there'll be iron bars parkour, fence parkour. Let's see. Is this jump possible? Okay. 1, 2 blocks. That should be possible. Okay, I'm just not very good. Okay. I guess most of this parkour that I'm about to put in is actually possible and quite easy for some parkour master, but I am not a parkour master. Okay. Is this jump onto the fence actually possible to do? Let's see. Boink. Nope. Okay. How about we move it one block closer? Okay. Where's that nether brick I placed? I swear I placed another big fence here. So it's difficult to see. Okay. Boink. Is this jump possible at all? It looks like it is. But I'm just, once again, I'm just not very good at it. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be possible. Oh, yes it is. It's possible. I just landed. Okay, now. So let's place an iron bar here. Place another iron bar here. There we go. So now, once you land on top of this fence, you then gotta hop on these iron bars, which should be fairly easy to do, because the ceiling is really tall. Are you actually able to jump from one iron bar to another? Like this? Okay, yes you are. And also, maybe use black stained glass panes, just to make it that extra bit more of a pain. Okay, that was... Let's see here. Okay, that jump is possible. You probably heard it enough. I'm just not very good. Oh wow, these spiders are pinned to the nether brick fences here. Let's see here. Ah, man, my hands are sweaty. Rightio, so we got black stained glass panes over here. Let's make this a little bit friendlier. And now, you should be able to just run across, but it should also be possible to just slip between the cracks here. Is it? Yep. Okay. Although, maybe I could use dark oak fences here. There we go. Okay. So, you hop onto the dark oak fence, and then you gotta hop onto this nether brick fence, and try not to fall through. Let's see. Then you got, let's place an iron bar over here. Actually, no. Let's place an iron bar right there. Okay, good. It is possible to jump there. And now, dark oak fence over here. Okay. And now, over here, jump onto this nether brick fence. Let's go over here, jump onto the iron bar. Actually, getting the hang of this. Sort of. Let's see. Also, jump onto the stained glass pane over here. So first off, can you jump diagonally to that stained glass pane? Nope. Okay. You could if you had Moon or even Mars gravity. Okay. So that jump is possible, because I overshot it. It's just very, very difficult to see it. Especially since I'm wearing sunglasses. That really doesn't help. That really doesn't help matters. Even when I peek under them, they're... Yeah, it's still not all that great. So let's see. How about there? Okay, first off, okay, it is possible to jump backwards to the parkour challenge, but why would you want to? Let's see. Okay, I suppose your job would get much easier if you actually destroyed all the platforms. Well, destroyed all the spawners before you actually attempted the challenge. Because this is challenging enough as it is. And I know that jump is possible because I overshot it. Okay. Okay, I think a stained glass pane over here with a 3-block gap over here. Is it even possible to do? Okay, it's not a ceiling problem. It's just a skill problem. Okay, I'll have to jump into an iron bar in the middle here. Here we go. Boink, and if I overshoot, then I know the jump is possible. Yep, just like that. In fact, I think you should be able to jump onto that iron bar. Question is, are you? Or at least, can you do it from a fence? Okay, yes you can, because I just fell off as soon as I jumped on. Okay, now question. If I remove this chiseled stone bricks, can you jump onto the fence? Nope. Okay. How about we put in a stained glass pane right here? There we go. So now if I jump onto the stained glass pane, get out of the way, spider. Move. Thank you. Let's see. Whoop. And this is why I'm bad at parkour. Then again, I've never really had much practice here. Whoop. If you need a parkour expert, you got my little brother. He is a interior design master and also a parkour expert. So let's see. So once you make it through all this absolutely insane parkour, or the easy parkour, depending on whether you attacked any silverfish, then yep. Okay, this jump is still possible to do, right? Is it? Is it actually possible, or am I just bad? Here we go. Yep. Yep, it's possible to do. Cool. Is this jump possible to do? I don't know. Nope. Okay. I just accidentally activated my light right here, which is not going to be something you're going to have if you're in adventure mode. Whoop. It's off the block. Oh, good grief. I can't even jump properly. Okay. This is a 4-block gap here, right? Yeah. And this is a 4-block gap, so yep, it's possible. That's enough of me attempting and failing. So then you hop up the nether brick fence staircase, follow the nether brick road, follow the nether brick road, follow the nether brick road. Okay. Just had to make that joke. Let's see here. Now the second floor here. What do we have? Ooh, maybe a fire challenge. Yeah, I think a fire challenge would be interesting. So let's see. First off is game will do fire tick set to false. Good. So let's see. If I take one of the most flammable things out there, carpet. Actually, let's place multiple carpets, because I think fire tick also disables fire spreading. So if I take the fire here and set this one carpet on fire, Tangent Trash 902 says hello. Hello, Tangent Trash. How are you? Okay, by the look of things, the fire tick being off means that fire can't spread, and it also doesn't catch anything else on fire. Fantastic. Let's fill this place with blazes and magma cube, and whatever the magma blocks, whatever they are. I think that's what they're called, magma blocks. So let's see. Let's put all these materials away. Keep the flint and steel. Huh. Good. Good to know, Tangent Trash. Good that you're doing great. Okay. -8, 149, -17. Let's use the /fill command once again. Yeah. Why am I writing in all caps? I'm shouting at the game to /fill this. Let's see here. -8, 149, -34. Let's see, /fill. Those coordinates to. Okay. Apparently the game doesn't like being shouted at. Okay. Here we go. Man, 1.13 made commands so much easier. The one thing I miss is Optifine. I miss it. I miss having Optifine here. Here we go. We got nether bricks. And more nether bricks. Nope. Nether bricks. There we go. Okay, I think these are high enough ceilings to put in both ghasts and blazes. So let's see. How tall are these ceilings? 6 blocks. That's actually enough space for a ghast. Let me check that though. Let's see. Let's get a ghast here. Okay. So you can actually quite comfortably fit a ghast. Let's see. That is the ghast. Thank you. Let's make this a little bit taller. There we go. Check this little functionality out with the /fill command. Yep. Assume that I don't drop my nether brick. Where'd it go? I dropped my nether brick. That is weird. Okay. Check this out. /fill. Here to here. Nether bricks. And make it hollow. So that puts in both the walls and the ceiling, but it also puts in it also puts in a floor. So let's remove this extra floor here. Yep. Keep the advanced tooltips. Okay, -7, 149, -18. Here we go. And now /fill from here to there. Yeah, there we go. Now I got nice. Whoops! Accidentally took a screenshot. That's weird. Okay. So let's see. First off, I'm thinking there should be several spawners here. And let's see. I think we should make the floors out of magma blocks. So let's see. Where are the magma blocks? Here we are. Okay. And there's my nether brick. Okay, so magma blocks will fill this entire area from here to there. However, I don't want it to fill in. Just grab this. I do not want it to fill in this area here. So all I gotta do is just copy the coordinates and go over map and slash fill. Whoop, selecting the wrong block now. Slash fill from there to there. Magma block and replace air. There we go. So all it's going to replace is air. It's not going to replace these blocks here. So now the player down below here has no clue that the next floor has magma blocks all over the place. Okay, and on these magma blocks, we shall have basically a dungeon room. So let's see. I'm thinking making the player have to escape through this little tiny doorway over here and end up in a basement. So let's see. So the player falls through here and lands in a basement. Uh-oh. Better give myself the night vision back. Night vision, 2600, 25. True. Hide with the particles. There we go. Okay, current channel stats. We got 1 currently watching, 27 followers, and 141 total views. Bam! Nice job. Awesome, everybody. Good notifications here from Mixer. Okay. Neat. Alrighty, so this here is just going to be a big giant drop chute with lava at the bottom to break your fall. Yes, lava, not water, because you can't place water in the nether. Unless you use a command, but I don't want to put water in the nether. So let's see. This room will have some spawners here for gas. Okay. And of course it's gonna spawn the gas outside. Okay. Time to put. Sounds like we gotta put those. Sounds like we're gonna have to put those spawners in the middle of the room. Hit the gas, you trident. There we go. Oops. Hey guys, excuse me. Just gonna come over here and break your spawner. Thank you. So no, I don't think there's any room or space for ghasts to spawn here. But there are gonna be some in the middle of the room. So we're gonna have some ghasts here, and man, ghasts is plural of ghast is such a difficult word to pronounce. Let's see. It's kind of like in Mario Party 9. They had a there's stars, and then there's stars with spelled with a Z at the beginning to indicate that they're the negative stars. And it's one of those cases where Nintendo probably didn't really think through how in the world you were going to pronounce that. Like, how do you pronounce that? Stars? Stars? Z-tars? I don't know. But anyways, we got blazes, we got gas. I think to complete this combo, let's add in some magma cubes. Yeah. So this is going to be basically a room of death, where just any player that makes it through this room is gonna come in here and go ah, and probably wish that they were back down there again. But they gotta make it all the way through here, and just basically make a run for their life as they run through here and open a door here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put in the door because otherwise all these mobs are gonna escape. So let's see. place an iron door, and actually, let's make this a wooden door. Here we go. A dark oak door. And this is the only escape from here. But then, once you escape, you then realize that there's actually no elevator there. So let's see. We're just gonna build up this big long elevator shaft right here. Just like this. So I'm expecting that they're gonna do the classic action movie kind of stuff. They go in here and go, ah, run. Oh, they run into the door and then go, phew. Okay, well, what the? I'm expecting that to be the reaction. So let's see. Assuming they don't just fall right into the hole. So let's see. Let's just build this elevator chute down to here. Because I do want a basement. And this basement is going to have a... This basement is going to be mostly filled with puzzles, I think. So, things like basic combination locks, and perhaps some keys. In fact, I could pull a Ready Player One here and have 3 keys that lead you to different places. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. But I'm gonna make them different minerals so that Spielberg doesn't come back with his lawyers. What's this? Okay. Weird. Okay. So anyways, I think to actually get these keys... Let's see. I'm gonna have a chest on this side of the room over here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the chest as one of the steps for the parkour challenge. So let's see. So you're gonna jump onto this chest here. And this chest... Okay, can you jump? You can't jump onto a fence from a chest. Okay, that's fair. Let's do that then. So, can you jump from this glass pane to this chest? Yes, you can. And of course, you can just step right up to this chest. Now, this chest, I'm gonna ensure that the player opens the chest. Say, open me. So, the chest is going to have an item here. Let's say redstone dust. And this redstone dust is going to be a key. So let's see. Let's make this a key. There we go. So now, you then collect the key and go, well, that's weird. I wonder what's up with that key there. And then you continue up on this puzzle. You go, oh crap! You run to this room and open the door, close behind you, and then fall through. So now we need a basement here. Let's see. I wonder if the /fill hollow command actually can make walls and can actually remove the, or basically make empty out an area here. Because if it does, that'd be cool. Let's see. Let's make the... Let's actually make this a significant drop. Here we go. So let's just fall through here. Legion Popcorn 3 says hello. Hello to you too. How do you do? Let's see. Let's make this red nether bricks. There we go. And now for let's actually make the player land in the corner of this room. So let's see. If I just go through here and then place a new corner right here. And then let's... So this is going to be one corner. And this corner can extend all the way upwards to... let's see. Is this the top bedrock? Nope, that's the top bedrock. Okay. So this is going to be one of the... What is your name? I am Javamonk. Glad you asked. What is your name? What is your quest? Okay. Here we go. Fill those coordinates to these coordinates. Red nether bricks and make it hollow. Let's see if this actually... Oh, it does. Oh my goodness. This is actually ridiculously cool. Okay, I did not expect that. You know Spanish? Sí, I do. A very little bit, though. Like, really not that much. Okay, by the look of things... Okay. Now I just gotta make this elevator drop chute actually go down. Here we go. So the player is just gonna land right in the corner of this room here. And now we gotta cover this up here. Here we go. And of course there's gotta be lava at the bottom to catch the fall. Niño Rata. I don't know what that means. I can pop it into Google Translate though. Unless you want to tell me what it is without me having to Google Translate this. Let's see. Niño Rata. Spanish to English. Rat boy? Is that really what that means? I don't think that's very pleasant. In fact, I'm pretty sure that isn't. Okay. Let's see here. So in order for lava to really catch a fall, which I'm not even sure if it's even possible to do. So let's actually test if it can. Let's see. Let's just pop into the overworld real quick. And set my spawn point. Because you can't set a spawn point in the nether. Oops. Okay. Slash spawn point. Slash spawn point. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. So this drop chute here is going to lead to lava. So the question is... Oh, gas despawn. The gas despawned. Okay. So what I'm wondering is, can lava actually save you from a drop? And I suppose in order to test that, let's remove resistance. Resistance is futile. Okay. Let's see, and let's hop into survival. And yes, it does, but it also... Okay. It does not save you from a fall at all. And it also sets you on fire. That's not very useful. Maybe add more lava? Let's see. I just stack up the signs here. Maybe drop longer through the lava. Maybe then it would save you from the fall, and then it would instead only give you the fall damage? Well, the fire damage? Let's see. Let's hop into survival, and slash effect, give at P, regeneration. Let's go 260 seconds, level 25. Here we go. So. Okay. I'm pretty sure that saved me from a fall. I just don't know. I suppose we could try that again, this time without the regeneration. Let's see, 255. There we go. Let's see here. Game mode survival. This time, we fall straight to the lava and see if it saves us from fall damage. And it does! But it also sets us on fire, so that's not useful at all. Okay. How much longer do you burn? Okay. That's not good. So, that'll very likely kill the player. And I want this to be survivable without dying. So if I'm gonna do that, I suppose I could just do it with one less lava? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's hop into survival. Well, I'm at half a heart, so let's... There we go. Okay. Instantly regenerate the health. And now, let's see if we can survive this fall. Nope. Nope. That's a big fat nope, with an extra bucket of nope sauce. Hay bales. You can use hay bales, right? I think. Hold on. That's something to test. Oops. And accidentally deleted that item. Let's see here. I need redstone. Named with an anvil. Name that the key. Let's give the player a stack of those, just in case. Where's their skeleton dying? I keep hearing sounds of skeletons dying. Where could that be coming from? Weird. Okay. So we have the chest of keys. And I think you can actually survive a fall if you survive a fall using hay bales, I think. I don't want to use slime blocks, but I'm pretty sure you can use hay bales. I'm like 60% sure. It's worth a test anyway. Let's see here. Survival. Okay. Here we go. Can you survive this fall? Yes. Okay. So you take less fall damage if you fall on top of hay bales. Fantastic. Okay. Neck is stiff. So let's see. I think I'm gonna have a chest over here. Let's see. Let's have a chest right here. Excuse me. that is only openable if you have a key. So let's see. How in the world do you do that? I suppose I could use the command generator for that. Let's see. MC stack. Okay. Let me give you a glimpse of the... Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is MC stack right here. So let's see. Relative 0, 0, 0. Replace chest. Looks like a death for the internet. Okay, lock. I think this is it. When not blanket prevents the container from being opened unless the opener is holding an item whose name matches this string. Okay, so let's see. So if I use /setBlock to place this chest here. Oh, it plays a sound when you do that? Interesting. But I can open it if you have the key. Okay, that is ridiculously cool. Nice. So unless you have the key, you can't open this chest. So in this chest, maybe have better armor. Or maybe, maybe I could give the player a trident. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. So in this chest, I'm just gonna put a trident in here. Actually, let's make this an unbreakable trident. Actually, yeah. A trident which is unbreakable. There we go. Now we have an unbreakable trident. Let's enchant this with, let's see. This is a pretty advanced item, so what should I enchant this with? There's no point enchanting it with channeling, because I'm never going to make it thunderstorming. Impaling? I suppose that could be quite useful, actually. So let's enchant it with Impaling 5. And... Loyalty? Should I enchant it with loyalty? I don't know. Let's see. Punch, Riptide. Well, there's no point having the Riptide because I'm not gonna have water anywhere. Nor am I gonna make it rain. Oh. Maybe loyalty 1. I think that's fair enough. And let's see. Let's give this trident a name. Let's call it Power Fork. No. The Trident of Power. There we go. So, if you get the red key, then you can get the Trident of Power. Okay. And you can also, let's see. Let's also get a piece of kelp. I'll name this. Okay, so we already have a redstone named key. So let's get an anvil here and name this kelp key, but with a lowercase k. So it's not going to open this chest, but the red key will. So once you get the Trident of Power, So let's see. You have a locked chest, and then you can have a simple combination lock. And I think this is just going to be an AND gate. So let's see. I'm just going to block this off here and make them have nice ceilings here. Here we go. Done. And let's make this a ceiling. And there we go. So now we have a chest that is locked unless you have the key. You know what? That red key is actually quite useful. I should probably give it a lure. So here's a key. Okay. Let's see here. Let's give the player redstone, just regular redstone, the name being key, and lure unlocks the trident of power. I want to make sure the player knows what they're getting into before when they actually get this key here. So here we go. Key unlocks the trident of power. Just gonna put that right in the middle there. So let's take some of these keys here and go under here. So now you just fall through this elevator tube here and save yourself with the hay bales, and then open the chest. You get the trident of power. Okay. So real quick. Impaling 5, that means it'll be pretty effective against things like guardians. And there are actually guardians in the final boss fight. Elder Guardian specifically, so this is actually quite useful. But the loyalty one makes it not as overpowered as it possibly could be. And now this thing is going to orbit me. Oh, this is interesting. I have a fork that's trying to come back to me. A power fork. And I keep just making it orbit me. This is actually really cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, now I'm dizzy. Let's see here. Oops. Use the key. Make sure we have the trident of power. There we go. And actually, you know what? First off, I need that anvil. Second, I think we should ramp this up to impaling 7, maybe. Yeah, let's ramp that up to impaling 7. Give AP a trident that is unbreakable 1, and enchantments ID impaling level 7, and also ID loyalties. Thank goodness the numerical ideas are gone, at least for the enchantments. Am I right? Okay, there we go. Impaling 7 and loyalty 1. I wonder, how much damage would this do to an Elder Guardian? Let's test. So, there's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, oops, 4 hits. So it takes 4 hits to kill an Elder Guardian. I think that's too powerful. Let's drop this back down to loyalty 5. Impaling 5. Okay, so now this would take 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, still 4 hits. Now for something like a creeper, then this is 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. So impaling does more damage to things like Elder Guardians, and maybe impaling 4 is... Actually, you know what? Impaling 5 is good. So, yeah. Impaling 5, and let's call this the Trident of Power. Okay, and now... Oh, I already got that. Very well. Okay, now we have the red key. Now we have the green lowercase key. So, first off, you gotta actually come through this passcode lock over here. So, got an iron door, and I think I'm gonna have just 2 levers right there. And so it's just gonna be a quick little challenge, see if the player knows how logic works. So let's see. I'm just gonna do something like this. This is actually one of the few times that I build logic circuits, oddly enough. So let's see. Redstone torch there, redstone dust, and this, and then here's the door right here. And that's not gonna work. Okay, let's try the other direction. Man, it is really difficult to see the redstone on the netherrack. Okay. Let's see. So we have redstone here, redstone here. Let's actually power both of these on. There we go. That way we can see it. So then, need redstone dust there, more netherrack, place a redstone torch here, and then more netherrack, place redstone dust here, and then this is where I could have a repeater right there. And then, okay, where's the actual door? There's the door. So let's see. That'll just open the door. And we can just have 2 repeaters, just like that. Okay. So, this is a pretty basic combination lock. So, you need both of these levers to be flicked on. Otherwise, the door won't open. But once you do, the door opens for you. And it stays open perpetually. I don't think there's going to be any mobs in this puzzle section of this area. So you have that chest there. Oh, and I should probably put the green key into this chest here. There we go. We have the Trident of Power and the green key. So, I should probably make more copies of that. Here we go. I wonder if you can actually access the chest to the spectator. Yes, you can. Okay. You just can't open it. Okay, so you get, in this chest you get the Trident of Power and the green key. So, actually, let's provide a full stack of the green keys. Here we go. Now, this next key here will actually be able to open the door if you... It's basically going to be an easier way to open the door. Now, I'm not sure what to... I'm wondering what sort of passcode we could put in on the next door. Let's see. Maybe... Okay. So there should definitely be a door over here. And... select another... red nether brick walls, continue through. Here we go. And I am gonna add a texture pack to this map so that the doors, so that you can't see the top half of through the top half of the iron door. Because if you could, that would kind of ruin the premise of the rest of the map. Particularly on Mars, when you have a parkour maze, and it kind of relies on the fact that you can't really see all that. You can't see through the doors. Because there's a whole bunch of different fake exits. So let's see. I'm going to have a... Let's see here. Let's have a hopper over here. So you could either drop a hopper into this. You could either drop a hopper into to open the door. Let's actually add that redstone in right now. Let's see. That's not how you make that sort of thing. Let's have a hopper there. Okay. And let's see. I think this is how you make these kinds of circuits. So, let's see. And I guess you just do something like this. So the basic idea is that this is a hopper item sorter. And let's see. All I gotta do is just make this and basically make sure there's 18 items in this slot here. And that way, if you add in one more item, another item, another item, how many items do you oh, because I built this on. Duh. Then again, I could do this. So this would just mean that I need 41 in here. Nope. Okay. Too far. There we go. So then you drop the key in, and it opens the door for you. Now, you won't be able to retrieve this key back. Or maybe... yeah, you won't be able to get this key back. So let's see. All we gotta do is just cover this up. Just like this. And then I can put red carpet on top of this hopper here, so that you can't just reach inside the hopper and pull out the key. So you could either drop in the green key if you have it, or you can try to solve a combination lock. So this is going to be a relatively complex-ish combination lock. So let's see. There's going to be five levers right here. And let's see. We're going to label them 1 through 5. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Now, this hallway is maybe I should have the combination lock on this side here. Okay. Yep. Here we go. So let's see. We have 1. Oops. There's 2. Here's 3. Oops. Here's 4. And there's 5. Okay, now I just need the 5 levers here. So, back here is where the redstone is going to be to actually make this a proper working combination lock. Oops. Stay for the lava. There we go. Okay. So first off, we got to figure out where the actual levers are, and they're on the second block over here. Alright. And we got the 5 redstone torches. So now let's see. I could make this have the... I've never actually built the combination lock. So, let's see here. If I make this all like this, then 5 redstone torches, like this, and make this a gigantic AND gate. I think that'll be a good way to do this. So that repeater will just lead to the actual door, but for now I'll just leave this to a lamp. Okay, so If all of these are on right now, then the lamp will turn on. But that's making the passcode 12345. And that is just stupid. So let's see. Let's make this a repeater right here. So now, okay. Do I need some sort of signal suppression circuit? You know what would be better? Instead of having a lever passcode lock, maybe have a rotating passcode lock. Let's see. I saw one of these on Mobile Jumbo's YouTube channel, a YouTuber who I watch quite often. So, let's see. He had a rotating combination lock. And, in fact, he has several rotating combination locks. So let's see. If I just have some... Let's see. Let's make this the blank wall again. And let's put in a ceiling here. Okay. So what basically needs to happen is you need to put in some piston feed tapes. And they need to be activatable on the press of a button. So, let's see. Over here is the actual piston feed tape. In fact, over here is where you're going to see the actual block cycle through. And once you get the correct block, then the door will open, but the player won't know which block is correct. So let's see here. I've never built a piston feed tape, and I'm about to try it live. So wish me luck, because I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I mean, I've seen piston feed tapes built before, but I've never actually constructed one. I assume this is how they're built. Okay. Nope. Need to make this one. Excuse me. Need to make that one block lower. Okay. So let's see. If I have blocks over here, and I have blocks over here, then I have blocks over here, and I have blocks over here. So basically what needs to happen is this piston has got to extend. Actually, hold on. Suppose I could get away with doing something like that. Yeah, probably could. Let's see now. That piston needs to be accessible with the redstone. Need to get access to this piston here, and need to get access to this piston. So let's see. My first ever attempt at building a piston feed tape. So I suppose all I need is just a bunch of redstone repeaters, I guess. Oh, joy. Redstone is even more difficult to see on red netherbrick. Good grief. This will be complicated. Although that makes it easier to see. Okay. So first off, this should probably be on some sort of monostable circuit. So, although that's what a button is, so yeah, there's no need to actually install it ourselves. Let's see. So this has got to, I suppose this is enough. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And so that piston will push down, and then This redstone's gotta go downwards here. Yeah, redstone on camera is not exactly my forte, because it's actually quite boring watching me do redstone. Okay. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Just need run some redstone here, and a repeater here set, I don't know how many ticks. Okay. So let's see. Let's make this block real quick a quetzal block, and then this block here has got to be extended upwards using that piston. Except it can't because it's all powered right now. Okay. So let's see. Will this button actually do the job? Here we go. Uh-oh. There goes my night vision. See if I can bring it back. There we go. Okay. Did that work? No. Okay then. Guess we just gotta add some more repeaters here. Again, I have no idea how to make a piston feed tape. Oh! That worked! Okay. Okay. We did it. We have a piston feed tape. It's not exactly the fastest or the greatest, but it's a piston feed tape. Oh, right. Okay, so this will just perpetually cycle, I assume? Oh, right. It works. You know what? I should put this on a monostable. Here we go. Let's just do something like this. Okay. And this way, I can actually speed this thing up quite significantly. Here we go. Okay, let's do 2 redstone and a button. Did that work? I don't know. It doesn't look like it did, though. Okay, so that netherrack block should, at the push of this button, should come into... I think it's working. Somehow. It's working. Yeah. It's working. We have a working fast piston feed tape. Okay, so this block is perpetually filled in. Can I do the same here? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do that. That's okay. Let's see here. And... okay. And... there we go. Lost a block there. And... there we go. And there we go again. Okay, now all we gotta do is fill this in with wool. And then I gotta add in another one of these piston feed tapes to actually ensure that it's correct. Ensure that that the passcode is correct. So let's see. And they gotta be synchronized too. So I'm thinking we could have lapis block. First off, how many blocks can we put in here? We have 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 blocks. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So lapis, purple, let's put in a jack-o'-lantern. Actually, can you push a jack-o'-lantern with a piston? Let's see. Let's just replace one of these with a jack-o'-lantern. No. Okay then. That answers that question. So let's see. We have 11 possible blocks that we can squeeze in here, and jack-o'-lantern is not one of them. Let's see. How about clay? We could do blue ice. We can do dried kelp. We can do dead fire coral, just to make it more confusing, because I'm all about confusing with this adventure map. We could put in a sea lantern. That'll be a good light source. Let's see. Let's also put in a maybe strip jungle wood. Can note block? Okay. Can note blocks be pushed by pistons? Let's test. They can. That wasn't something that was possible before. Okay. Let's actually make the note block yeah, let's actually make the note block the answer here. Now the question is, what instrument do I want for note block? Okay, maybe instead of packed ice, I could do blue ice. I could do packed ice. Let's see. Hello? Actually, wait. Clay. Packed ice. What does that sound like? Does coral make any? Nope. Nothing unusual anyways. Let's see. There's a note block. I know gravel makes a good... Gravel and sand and things like that make that noise, but I can't use gravel in a piston feed tape. So let's see. Oh, bone blocks. I always forget about these. That'll do. Okay. Bone blocks are going to be part of the piston feed tape. So let's see. In fact, they're going to be the thing that comes right before the note block. So the note block is going to be up front here. The instrument, a bone block. And then... Crap, can't do that. Because then we need to put a block on top of the note block, and you can't play a note. Crap. Okay, never mind. We can still use note blocks as part of the piston feed tape. And then let's also sponge. Why not? Okay. So let's see. Let's do that. So makes it look like the note block's actually playing some sound, but it's actually not. Let's see. Put dead coral on top of that. Sea lanterns there. Put stripped wood. Let's now put in clay, packed ice, and then the sponge and dried kelp. 3. Oh, need another one. There we go. Let's test and make sure this still works. Okay. So now there's the bone blocks. Let's actually wire up this button to a button on the inside of the structure here. So let's see. This is actual redstone, so I could do stuff like this. Let's see. Let's see. So here is. I don't think this redstone would interfere with anything. So let's see. Let's just do that. No? Okay. Do that. There we go. Now I can put the button there. And there we go. Okay. So let's see. Does this button actually work? Okay. Now we have purple block. Now we have lapis block. Dried kelp. Clay. Packed ice. Sponge. Stripped wood. Sea lantern. And dead coral. And note block. Okay. So when a note block is selected, then the door will open. So let's see. In order for that to happen, I need to place another piston feed tape, except it's going to be a blank feed tape with a cauldron where you can then get comparator signals from it. At least I think that's how that works. So, time to build another one of those piston feed tapes. Let's see here. So if we go behind this wall, then we need to make a synchronized piston feed tape right here. And I think it's pretty easy to synchronize. You just gotta... In fact, I think you can just put the pistons right next to each other. Like this. I don't have slime blocks in the feed tape, so I think this will work. Let's see. Let's do that. And now let's place... Okay, so there's redstone running along here. There's redstone running up and into this here. Let's just... Okay. Let's just make this actually hit both pistons. There we go. This one is activated with a repeater. So let's make this also activated with a repeater. Here we go. And then over here, this might be a little bit tricky. Let's see, we could do that, and then make it dip down like this, and we could do something like this, I think. I think we would get away with something like this. Okay. And actually, we don't even need that repeater there. We could just do that. Okay. So now let's test this. If I place some multicolored glass here, so we have glass, let's just pull in 11 random glass colors. And you're not going to be able to see this glass here, so it really does not matter. Let's do blue glass, let's get orange glass, and we also need a cauldron. Where is it? There it is. And we also need another type of glass. Let's do light gray, why not? Okay. So let's see. The cauldron needs to be synchronized with the note block here. Alternatively, I could have the cauldron over here and have basically make it so that it's synchronized where the note block is the answer, and when the cauldron is selected, when the cauldron happens to be over here, then it will output a signal. That way the redstone doesn't get too crowded. Okay. There's red glass, green glass, magenta glass, brown glass, and regular glass. And let's see. Now we need the light gray and orange. Okay. Let's see what... Okay. Let's test this out here. So, if I press this button here, first off, there's blue glass right next to the note block. So now, blue glass is still next to the note block. Okay. It works. So, now, I can keep pressing this button here. Why is the note block being activated? Huh. Really doesn't matter. Just gonna be... The player's just gonna think it's a clue of some sort, when in fact it's not. So it's just gonna be confusing. Is this one of those nether ravines? I think so. Okay. Whoa. Now that's another ravine. Right here. Yeah, this is definitely another ravine. That is cool. The fact that things like that can now spawn in the nether is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's something that didn't exist before 1.12. In fact, I think this one stretches all the way up to bedrock. No? Okay. Okay. Anyways. Getting distracted here. Let's see. Current stream stats. 1 currently watching, 27 followers, and 144 total views. Did my camera shut off? When did that happen? There it is. I must have accidentally shut it off. Okay. Let's see here. So the blue glass is still next to the note block. That's good. You know what? I think I'm gonna place blocks on top of this all, so that way the note block doesn't get activated accidentally. Okay. Alright, so there's dried kelp, there's the clay, there's the packed ice, and this is pretty much spam proof. At least it's spam resistant. So now, there's the note block, and here is the cauldron. So, with the cauldron over here, little known fact about cauldrons is that they're often a forgotten block, but they really shouldn't be. I think I used them several times when I built the one-wide tileable shulker box loader and unloader mechanism. Okay, let's put the water in here. Can you put fish in a cauldron? Okay. Apparently you can. And it'll just spawn the fish everywhere. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like how the fish actually flop around. Especially on this side like that, because that is what fish in real life do. That's actually really, really clever of an animation. Okay. Anyways, let's take a look-see here. I'm going to build the redstone out of this stuff. So let's see. The computer does give out a signal. That's good. And now what we need is a redstone line that connects all the way over to the door. Right there. So let's see here. I suppose I could do something like this. That way it's independent of the line that dictates whether or not the key works. See, there's redstone there, there's redstone here, and we got a little staircase we gotta climb up. Okay. Let's see here. So there's a lava pit right there. Okay. Let's cover that up real quick. Okay. Let's dig out a little area here. There's the redstone. Okay. Let's see. How strong is the comparator signal? The cauldron is full, so I'm assumed that the repeaters, that the signal is 15 long? No? Huh. Okay. So I guess I just need a repeater here. Here we go. Okay. Suppose we could just do that. There we go. Cool. So, we now have a spinning combination lock. So, all I gotta do is just push that button, and the combo lock shouldn't be working anymore. How is it still working? It should not be able to. What happened? Let's see. Which piston failed to activate? This one looks okay. This piston failed to activate. I wonder why. Okay. Here we go. And let's just real quick remedy the situation. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. So the door is closed. So the blue glass is... why did it suddenly fail to activate? Oh, because I broke this. Duh. Okay. Silly me. Okay. There we go. Okay, that works. Is this still working? There we go. And there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. So, activate. And the blue glass is still next to the note block. Cool. But the door is still closed. So let's just keep doing this. And still nope. Still nope. Still nope. Still nope. There's the dead coil. And the door opens. Okay. And then if I pop it open again, the door closes. Or you could go the easy solution assuming you actually took the key from the room up here, which you probably should have. In fact, I'm going to remove that sign. So if you open this chest and found the key, which to unlock the Trident of Power, then go through here and survive this room, which currently doesn't have mobs in it. That's weird. Oh, now it does. So then you run through here, you fall down to here, and then you realize this chest is... You realize that key was for this chest. So then in this chest, you then open it up with the key. You get the Trident of Power and the key here, a green key. And then you just solve this simple combination lock, which will open the door. So let's just close it behind us. Let's see. The key's still in this chest, right? Yes. Hey, you can see the gas tentacles right right there. So you know what's coming. So once you're in this puzzle room here, you can then get to the door, and then you can either drop your green key in here to open the door yourself, or since it's covered up, you won't know that you need the green key. And actually, let me get a sign here. So first off, I think this whole room should be carpeted. And you have the spinning combination lock. There we go. And you can't drop any other items in here except for the green key, which is pretty awesome. So let's see. Let's just get a sign back, and there's the hopper. Let's use a different carpet here. Yellow. There we go. And then drop green key on yellow. So if you have the green key, then you can drop it onto the yellow, and that'll open the door. Or you can sell this combination lock, and that'll also open this door. And then over here, there should be another puzzle. Oh, maybe just a chest with super boosters. Maybe not. Maybe, what do we put here as a security system? It's getting dark in here. Let's see here. This place. This room here, I think, should have... I think this would be the place to put an invisible maze. And in the invisible maze, I think there should be a... At the end of it, maybe there should just be 2 keys. No need to have 3. So let's see. If I remember correctly how to build an invisible maze, you gotta lay down the carpet kind of in the shape that you want. I know how to solve one of these. So we don't have much space to actually really do anything. Let's do that. And how about that? Okay. And then we could make a little loop here, and then do this. Okay. So I think this is how you build an invisible maze. You lay out your path, and then you take cobblestone walls, I think? Yeah, pretty sure. And then you put them in all the in-between spots where there won't be a path. So like this. I think this is how you do it. I might have to look it up, but I'm relatively sure. And then you just got to make the ceiling here 2 blocks tall. And if you put carpet, so you can't pass over the cobblestone walls. And if you put carpet on top, then you can't tell that you actually can't pass through there. Okay. There it is. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have a small, simple little invisible maze, with this being the solution. So now what we gotta do is just make the ceiling 2 blocks tall, and we gotta make the exit out of here, which will actually lead to the floor above this. Above all of the floors in the Castle of Brutalness. Now, after the Castle of Brutalness, the next NPC the player talks to, which is the actual Earth Questmaker, who then realizes that he was tricked. That next NPC actually makes the comment on having burn marks on the armor. So, we do have a fiery room of death. But let's just real quick fill in the rest of the invisible maze here. Actually, I think we could just make this ever so slightly more confusing. Here we go. Actually, let's make a path through here. There we go. Super duper confusing. I'm already confused and lost. Okay. Yeah. So, absolutely brutal. I personally don't like invisible mazes, but just having one small one here, I think is enough for that. I personally don't like invisible mazes because it's a cheap way to make a confusing maze. But but for something small like this, that's ridiculously confusing. It's small, you can see across it. It's not like a big platform of a maze. It's not like the actual true mazes that I have in this map, which are absolutely gigantic. Those mazes are, and this is also why I don't like glass mazes, because if you're gonna make a maze that's confusing, then block off the area. Like, make the walls look exactly the same, and then what you do is you basically add in as many dead ends as possible so that it all kind of looks the same. And then, first off, it'll make the player go slightly nuts, and second, it's a good confusing way to make actually a pretty good maze. Okay, so here we go. Now, the reason why I added in all those loops is because the classic strategy for solving one of these mazes is to pick a side and just keep going towards that side, which is not going to help you through this maze. So once you make it to the end here, I think I should just add in an acacia door. And then have a mechanism here. Okay. And then the player basically needs to be launched all the way up to this floor up here. So let's see. Oh, and here's the thing. If you don't destroy all the spawners the first time you go through, then if you die, then you're going to have to fight all those mobs all over again. You're going to have to do the parkour all over again. But you won't have to redo all the puzzles, which is good, because the puzzles leave their own doors open as you continue. So, yeah, I think that's good. Let's see. So here, we're now done with the basement section. So let's just go all the way up. And actually, why are we doing this? Why not use the /fill command again? 17,105 minus 35. And then go up to right here. Oops. /fill. Those coordinates to those coordinates. Red nether bricks. And make it hollow. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay then. Here we go. Let's put that acacia door back. There we go. So now you walk on through and you can, and then you're basically going to be thrown upwards. I think the way I'm going to do that, let's see here. We're going to have the regular nether bricks begin once again over here. So then they're basically going to get launched upwards and thrown into this castle, into the castle here. So this wall will actually open up and then close. So in order to actually, if you die, you're gonna have to go back through the portal, take the teleporters into the castle, do the parkour again, run through the mob room again, go down again, and then go through the doors, go through the invisible maze again, and then go up the chute, and then go into these doors, which will close behind you. Okay. Let's just do this. And actually, to have doors that close behind you, I could always just do 2 iron doors like this with pressure plates on only one side. Just like this. And then you walk in and you can't walk out. Now you could of course end up stepping on the pressure plates, see what's inside here, and then go, oh crap, I'm not going in there. And so you could prepare yourself that way, but eventually you will have to actually walk in. Okay, let's just build up this little hallway here. Let's see. If I do... Fatal Cancelli says, nice glasses. Thank you. Okay. Doing a slash fill from here all the way up to here, I think? Yeah. Slash fill from there to there. Nether bricks. And hollow. Okay, Fatal Cancelli says, are you Sugondis? I have no idea what that is, or what you're even talking about. So, I assume not. I am, however, according to this shirt, the world's tallest leprechaun. Okay. Let's see here. So if I do something like this, like make the ceilings nice and tall here. Okay, in order for you not to hit your head on the ceiling here and then accidentally fall downwards, Sugondi's nuts. I've never heard of those. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with the classic piston and observer trick. So let's see. All you need to do this trick is, all you need is love. Yeah. There we go. And now this should in theory work. So let's see. If I get some string, just like this. So down below here, I'm going to, as soon as you step on this pressure plate, it's going to give you levitation that will levitate you upwards. At which point, you'll then have the observer up here basically push you out. Well, the observer and piston push you out. It's going to be a very observant piston. Let's see. Let's get down here and actually put in the levitation. Okay. So let's see. Slash effect, give at P levitation. I think going level 1 for level 100. I think that's enough levitation. Squirtle Baggings says, "Yo bro, whoa, you reckon we'll unsolve Xalata considering we might be getting lore on Torin along with Zandalari lore?" Okay. What are you talking about? You're looking so like that. Okay. I don't know what that means, but don't use that word here. This is a family-friendly channel. Why delete? Because you use the 4-letter S word. We don't do that here. Okay. Let's see. And whoa! Okay, that was awesome. So, if you fall down here, then you get levitated upwards. Okay. Let's see. If I give myself the gen for on level 250, there we go. And now, let's just jump down here. Oh. The red shirt guy. Okay. Apology accepted. I don't know who the red shirt guy is. So, yeah. You know what? I should probably put a slime block at the bottom of that pit there. Oh, and of course I lost my night vision. Okay. Squirtle Baggins is now following. Thank you, Squirtle Baggins. Okay. Let's see. We could just put a slime block with the pressure plate on top. And that way, you can get launched upwards. And you will survive the fall. So let's test this out one more time. Let's hop into survival. And now, say I accidentally fall down this pit. I'll just get launched upwards like that. Alright. This is pretty cool. So, if you solved the... So once you solve the invisible maze, you then walk into this door, and then you just step in the pressure plate, and that levitates you upwards, and in you go. So then, all that's left for you to do is to walk in these doors. And then, the rest of the challenge continues. I think this will be the final layer we add to this castle here. Out of water. Psych! No, I'm not. Okay. Let's see here. This final layer. Wondering what sort of things we should add in here. Could go for anvils. Like have just anvils randomly crash down inside the castle. I think that'd be interesting. Because we got all this space, and in fact I could expand up even further. So, and then from there, at the end of it, there's got to be another portal. So let's see. if we do this, ooh, maybe I could do like one of those four-dimensional mazes. So basically, you go through a portal to get to a different version of the maze. Maybe? Or perhaps I could add in one of those random changing labyrinths. I think that would be cooler. So let's see here. At this point, it'll be kind of modeling after Tango Tech, who's another YouTuber I watch all the time. He built this kind of adventure map-ish thing called the Tangler, which has things like iron doors that you have to walk through in the time that it takes to push a button. It has puzzles like it has things like mazes where it randomly changes as you go through. Also, Mumbo Jumbo has a random changing labyrinth. There's all sorts of different options I could go with for this labyrinth. Maybe. I'm really not sure. I could go with one of those iron door puzzles where in order to get to the iron door, you have to push buttons in a particular order. Although there should be kind of a rewards and punishment system for what's going on here. So perhaps the punishment is that you end up in this floor down below here, which would be a real time waster, because first off, you have to go through all of the doors down here once again, and you would have to go through the invisible maze again. So, I could do that. Okay. I think I'm going to have one of those random changing iron door puzzles. So, there will occasionally be rooms, so you're going to just have a little hallway here, which ultimately just leads to one door right here. So this one door is activated with a button, say right there, and that actually will activate the entire rest of this puzzle, the random changing aspect of it as well. Let's see. Okay, so that does power this redstone. Good. Okay. So that will actually activate that'll activate the system to randomly change the doors. So let's see. I want this to have 2 block tall ceilings, so let's do this. Okay. Slash fill from here to here. Do nether bricks. Bam. And then and then do air for the Y value above that. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what this is going to look like. So, Current channel stats, we got 2 currently watching, 146 total views, and 28 followers. Nice. Okay. So this iron door... Yeah, the redstone broke. Okay. So we do need redstone there. Okay. So that'll let you into this 2-block tall room with a whole bunch of doors everywhere. So, in order for this to work, I'm going to need a master clock. So let's see. I think the redstone here should be made out of lapis. Here we go. And let's see, this master clock I think should just have some hoppers and a comparator. Here we go. A master clock is complete. And we can have comparators just all over the place. Okay. So that can lead up to repeaters here. Okay, so I know that I want some... Okay, first off, this needs to be covered up. Okay, I know that I want this to have some areas of the door maze where once you enter, you can't escape it. So let's see. I think we should place one here, just like this. And once you get trapped inside here, then this block will open up and you fall through. So let's see. This here is where that happens. So let's see. This redstone here can just lead up to right here. So that'll open all these doors here, and then it will ultimately lead to this block here, which if it is powered, then this observer will detect it, and it'll do this. So the coordinates of this are 7, 161, and -29. Hold on. Isn't there a command for that? F3 and I? Oh. Would you look at that? It was nice enough to place in those the command stuff for me. How nice. So let's see. If this gets removed, then there we go. We have a hole. Okay. And then we're going to need some extra bit of redstone right here. There we go. And then we just got to do that. There we go. So now, if we do that, then it should fill in that block again. Hooray! But that's enough time for the player to fall through. So that's one of the many puzzles one of the many things that will activate as soon as you go in here. Let's see. So if I have a door here, yeah, that's too short of a pulse. That's too short of a timer. Okay. Let's make it longer. Yep. Here we go. Let's actually make it this long. So I could just have it snake around like this. And just like that. So now Oops. Didn't mean to drop that comparator. There we go. Okay. Let's put these comparators on the side here and observe the pattern. So it kind of spins around. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay. Let's see here. If I do that, then these could be separate signals. Okay. So next, okay. So these doors will open and then they'll close, and so will the block. And let's actually increase the delay here. Okay. So that's not a long enough pulse. Yeah, you can't even get to the door. Not sure what to do. I suppose I could add in a pulse lengthener. Oops. Let's see. Better. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Actually, why not? Let's do that. Okay. So now, that should be long enough for the okay then. That's gonna cause problems. That doesn't do anything. Okay. So about... Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. This is not gonna work. How about this? Nope. Okay. You know what? Maybe the doors should be openable by... Maybe the doors should be opened by having actual buttons activate them, but then the traps, they should be activatable using the command blocks. Okay. So we have the set air and set networks. Okay. And this way, we don't have doors just opening and closing randomly. So let's see. So this just opens and closes on a set timer. And these doors are traps anyway, so that part doesn't exactly matter. Now let's see. I think having every single block have a door is gonna get annoying, but something like this. So let's see. Put iron doors. Let's get these birch buttons. Let's see. So you walk in through here, and then you can walk into there, and then end up this being the dead end. So then you then gotta walk out, and you're back to here. We can open both of these doors, and yeah, I've also never built a door maze before. let's see. So we can do something like this. Okay, so you enter, and then say you decide to come in through here. You come in through here, oops, it's a dead end. So now, you then come in through here, and you go, hey, what's this? Uh-oh. And now you're trapped, and yeah. And then you fall through. Okay. Whoop. I'm gonna keep falling through. Let's see here. So that will open the first of these trap doors, because it's a door that's also a trap. Badum-chin. Okay. Looks like this door's a dud, so yeah. On this side, we have this button to open this door. On this side, we have this button to open that door. On this side, we have that button. So let's see. You could open any of these doors here. And actually, let's have one door that's perpetually open, unless you press the button, at which point it closes. So then you have another door maybe here. Huh. Okay. So you can come into this door, and I think at the end there should be another portal. Okay, so that's far enough away from that nether portal. So let's build it up right here, actually. I need obsidian. There's the obsidian. And there's flint and steel. Okay. Maybe I should just have the portal blocks. Okay. So let's do /fill. Oops. -8, 162, and -20. /fill from there to Ultimate Clip says why in 3 question marks. Why what? Why am I building this? British? Nope, I'm not British. I'm as American as 4th of July fireworks. Let's see. Nether portal. And of course it's weird. I'm sure I can modify this using the debug stick. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. So now we have our nether portal. I need my info back. There we go. Okay. So it turns out we didn't need obsidian or anything like that. Now, what I'm wondering is, where does this nether portal lead? Cool. Okay. Cool, Ultimate Clips. Where am I? Okay. We are... Oh. We're actually near the star map here. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's a portal? This thing. Right here. It's another portal. Takes you to the nether. Ever played Minecraft before? Ooh, that's a problem. Actually, no, it's not. That's not a problem. Because if you're foolish enough to go back to that nether portal, then you kind of deserve to go all the way through the whole thing again. Okay, so that's our ultimate goal, is to make a door maze that ultimately leads to the nether portal. Now, having nether portals here and there is not the only thing that this maze is going to have up its sleeve. It's also going to randomly open and close different entrances. Or at least on a clock it will. Excuse me, I need to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. So, current stream stats, we got 1 currently watching. We have 148 total views and 28 followers. Nice. Alright. And the stream has been going on for almost 3 hours. That's even cooler. Okay then. So this... let's see. I think there should be a path that's only possible to access if you have this door and this door open. So let's see. If you have... Of course now I can't place a button there. Okay, so can you actually get trapped if you do this? Okay. Yep, that leads to a trap. So this is already pretty confusing. And that's kind of the point. The whole point of this is to be confusing. As confusing as as humanly possible. So let's see. And I think I'm succeeding at it too. So this block will disappear. So let's see. I think this here should just be a random entrance that opens up. So let's see. If I have a sticky piston here. Nah, redstone's not going to cut it. I'm going to have to use command blocks for this. Which unfortunately means that it's going to end up suffocating the player if they walk through at the wrong moment. 162 minus 32. Okay. Let's fill those coordinates with air. And then fill those same coordinates with nether bricks. There we go. Okay. So now we have a now we have this wall that will open and close. And you could, of course, close yourself off accidentally to that. So then, you then have this here, which doesn't look like you can actually place a door here. So let's see. I think this should be its own separate part of the maze. So let's see. So you have this that opens up and leads you to the confusing part, as if the rest of it isn't confusing. And then you can walk through, open this button, and then that opens that. So you could, but the only access to it is through the disappearing wall. And then you just have this. Okay, so this is the one with the disappearing floor. But now this here just got even more of a trap. So let's see, we have this wall that disappears. And let's see. You could end up doing this and then spiraling back to where you were. So just for that extra little bit of confusion. And in fact, I think that's enough of that wing right there. So then, let's see. So that opens all three of these doors here. And let's have it open a third door here. And I think this should be another one of those trap rooms. Okay. Looks like I actually broke a couple of the doors by doing this. Okay. Oops. This is just becoming more confusing by the second. Okay. Let's do this. So you can end up closing yourself out. Okay. Okay. And you're trapped. So if you get trapped like this, then okay, so there should be I think I should make some of these floor buttons actually ceiling buttons. Just so it's not all that weird. So that'll just open or close those doors in this case. And then you end up over here and you go, okay, where does this go? Pop, and now you're trapped. And when that happens, then this block will disappear. So let's see. So first off, this is not going to work, because then it'll activate multiple command blocks at once. So let's see. If the button is going to be up here on the ceiling, then there's got to be some redstone over here. Okay. Let's see. Just got to do this, and I think now it can actually do this. So let's see. F3 and I. Here we go. And paste. And instead we replace it with here. And then after a little delay, you can then replace it with just with the nether bricks again. Okay. So block and oops. It already does the set block part for us. That's cool. Okay. And actually, let's do this. So occasionally it'll just make this block disappear on its own anyway. So the block can just disappear, and so it'll trap you, and then it'll disappear. So let's see. With this setup, you could use this as a viable passageway, but then you can trap yourself in it. And you could end up over here, where you can end up trapping yourself in. Okay, so that's a dead end. Okay, this is the beginning. Yep, and there we go. So, even I'm confused now. This is like the world's most confusing door maze. And that's kind of the point. So let's see. The stream is going to end at 9:30. So, here we go. Oop. Okay. Let's see here. I guess the next thing to do is to add in just a bunch more doors everywhere. So then we can just spam buttons all over the place, some of which might do nothing, some of which might open some doors. And actually, I think I'm just going to place just doors randomly. And some of them might actually open, some of them might not. Who knows? And we'll see if it's actually possible to complete this puzzle. Because we still got this area to traverse. We still got this here. This I know I want it to be a dead end. But then we just gotta place these buttons on the ceiling and floor and everywhere. And here we go. Yeah, let's just spam all these buttons everywhere. Here we go. So if you trap yourself in here, so let's do something like this here. Here we go. And now you're trapped. So at this point, okay. So actually, can you actually place a button here? Yes, you can. Can you then place a door? No. Okay. Let's see. I like the fact that it traps the player. So let's see. If I do something like this, then let's see. I think that'll do the job. Now that player can be trapped in here. I don't want them to be completely trapped, okay? But I do want it to be just confusing enough to where you could possibly end up trapping yourself. So, let's see. So kind of like this. And then there's going to be just some buttons that cause chaos, like buttons that open open and close random doors at once. Okay. And I think the hallway leading to the portal should just be a straight hallway like this. And then you can just walk right in. And then have buttons at the other end. Actually, let's have the buttons here on the ceiling. So, let's just plop doors all over the place here. So, what I need to ensure is that, first off, it's impossible to become absolutely hopelessly trapped. And second, that it is a confusing and also solvable maze. Solvable door maze. The solvable part I have trouble with, because with things like this, it's kind of like the parkour maze on Mars. I'm not that great at solving those sorts of puzzles, so I'm not entirely sure if it's actually possible to solve. Let's see. Because, in case you can't tell, I did not plan this out at all. Unlike the parkour maze, unlike the mazes on every other place, I have not planned this out. So, this is truly just me splashing doors randomly, live, having no clue what to do, or what's going on. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. This should have a button. Okay. So these buttons are pushable. And this button here should have should make the floor disappear right here. Let's see. So this button, okay. I want the information from that nether brick right there. Okay. Let's see here. Set block in. Oops. Okay. Let's block in those coordinates. Here. And actually, let's copy this command block and go like so. And then have a little delay and replace with nether bricks. There we go. Okay. And also, I think it would be interesting if we lock this repeater there. So basically, if you... Actually, that wouldn't be all that useful. Never mind that. So, this will make the floor disappear. So, you cannot trust every button. In fact, most of the buttons here, you can't really trust. Okay. And then, I think there should be some buttons specifically designed for confusion. So, for example, this button right here. I have an idea. Maybe have like one master button that will either open all doors or close all the doors. How about right here? And then this button, it would need to be on the ceiling. So let's see. This button right here. Here we go. Okay, can't have it there. I could put it over here. So let's do that. Just put the master the button of confusion right here. Okay, and then let's just place some redstone, and let's have a command block. So what that would basically do is make the entire floor of redstone blocks. So let's see. This here is 12, 161 minus 18. And then over on this diagonal corner over here, we have the coordinates minus 7, 161 minus 33. Okay. So this master button is basically going to open every single door, or at least power every single door, and it's going to do that for a relatively long time. Okay. In fact, let's make a comparative pulse extender here. Here we go. And then once this pulse runs out, it can then activate this redstone torch, and that would basically do the same thing except replace it all with nether brick. See? Nether bricks. Okay. Let's see what this does. Okay. So if we push this master button, that does cause the immense confusion. And then uh-oh, my net vision's running now. Effect give at B. Oops. Night vision 2600 25 true. There we go. Okay. So this master button causes outrageous confusion, and by the look of things, some of the floor will actually still disappear. So it's not going to prevent that, which is good. So now all we need is to place in even more iron doors and basically make it so that if this master button is pressed, then you cannot access this part here. Apparently you can't place iron doors on redstone blocks. I didn't know that. Let's see. So this has got to just, suppose I could just close it off like this. Actually, hold on. Let's real quick disable this pulse extender. Or actually, yeah, disable the pulse extender. And let's see. If everything here is on redstone blocks here, then I need to make sure that the nether portal room is inaccessible. Okay. I need to make sure that the nether portal room is inaccessible if it's on full power mode like this. Because otherwise, the player could just find that button, fully power everything in the room. Oh, this is frustrating. I want to place the door here. Why can't I place the door here? Very well. Debug stick it is. Okay. Facing east. So would this work? No, of course not. Okay. Let's see here, and debug stick. Here we go. Need all this to face east. There we go. There we go. Okay, so then we need to place this here. good. That works. And now... So now it should be pretty confusing as to what's going on here. So, press the button, and all the doors depower themselves. And any minute now. Should probably react. Okay. And so, oop. So now you gotta, so now you have this extra part here to possibly prevent you from accessing the nether portals. Okay. And of course this has gotta be a trap. So, oops. There we go. And let's see. I can't place anything here because there's buttons in the way. Okay. Let's just spam buttons all over the place. And then place the doors around them, also spammed randomly. Okay. So the thing is, when all the doors are powered like that, it'll basically, yeah, it'll essentially, it'll disable all these buttons here. So that's the master button, and even in this state, you can't access the portals. As much as you try, good luck. In fact, that'll probably be the cause of most of the trapping that could possibly happen here. So now let's just spam these doors all over the place and hope for the best. Hope that this puzzle is actually solvable. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay. I'm just gonna spam these. Then we can actually try this out for ourselves. See if the puzzle is actually solvable, and if I have enough buttons to actually activate everything. Okay. So, this is a trap. Okay. So, this looks like a pretty confusing door maze that I'm not even sure if it's possible to solve. So let's see. That could get you in here, but then you can escape like this. Okay. Let's actually try this out. See if A, it's possible, and B, if it's actually... I mean, I know it's going to be really confusing, but I'm wondering if it's even going to be possible to do. That's really what I'm worried about. Okay. Turns out we didn't need all these comparators. Okay. Here we go. So, I think there should be a redstone block right here. And this way... And that's the redstone block that'll be removed once the... Actually, you know what? Let's actually have one of these just power random doors. So it could just spam redstone all over the place. Except here. That's probably the portal doors. So let's see. How many doors would this open? And more importantly, which doors? Okay. So that'll just open some random doors. And then this over here, I could just open all the doors in a straight line over here. Kind of like this. In fact, let's just spray this redstone all over the place. Because this is pretty confusing even for me. So let's see. We got redstone spaghetti here. Hooray! Hooray for redstone spaghetti. Let's see. Let's do that. Oops. There we go. Need a repeater there. Let's actually not activate that like that. Here we go. Okay. I think that's enough randomness. Okay. So now, this redstone here, all it's gonna do is remove this redstone block. So let's do F3 and I, and paste, and replace with air. Oops. Okay, accidentally took a screenshot there. So let's see here. Let's assume that you made it inside here. I'm not going to activate that button because then it would activate all the randomness. So, actually all the randomness might actually help. So, I'm going to put a placeholder redstone block there. Okay. Here we go. So now, let's see if we can actually solve this puzzle. Let me tell you, I'm not confident at all in the ability to solve this puzzle. I mean, this is okay. I already fell for one of the traps. Okay, so from here on out, I'm just gonna fly in creative mode. I don't think this part has enough doors. What the? What is going on here? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so it can just kind of walk through here and... Yeah, I am... Okay. And I trapped myself. Okay, so this... I suppose I could make this kind of some sort of hub of chaotic doors. Let's see. So could have these doors open, could have... Okay, that is the master button. And now I suppose all the chaos stops, but then it kind of makes it easy. So let's see here. If I place a button there we go. Ah! Whoa, okay. And there we go. Ta-da! A solution exists. Okay, there might be multiple solutions. This might end up being seem like it's too easy. But yeah. We now have a ultra confusing door maze. Actually, let's add some extra doors here. There we go. So I don't want any empty spots, but at least I want to minimize those as much as possible. So, whoa, okay, that was the master button. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm also looking for places where you could possibly get trapped with no possible escape. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is a trap location, but you could actually help yourself out. You can get yourself out. But this right here would be another trap. So maybe this could be one of those blocks that disappears. Okay. Let's see here. Let's make that go. Get those lapis blocks. Let's make this go up some steps here. Okay. Let's get a repeater here and make it go up some more steps here. There we go. So now, let's see. Let's do set block in that location, make that here. And then, how about over here? A little bit of a delay. And bam. Done. Okay. So this is a ridiculously confusing door maze that might be solvable, it might not be. I'm still not entirely sure. And I just don't know if any of the... Well, some of these doors might not even open. Now that I think about it, I probably don't have enough buttons. But the ones that don't open, those will be actually openable. Okay. Okay, so you could trap yourself in here. And... okay. So it looks like there's just... Even if you have the... Even if all the doors are closed, then there's still enough door randomness that happens, where the doors would randomly open and close, that it's enough to ensure that you can't actually trap yourself accidentally. I think. I hope. Okay. Let's see. Current stream stats. We got one currently watching, 150 total views, and 28 followers. Nice. And we're about to end here. So, in fact, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna end. So, let's see here. And there we go. Where's the master button? There it is. So, the master button's kind of the quiet in the storm of doors. You know what? I should actually make these doors here randomly open and close. So the way I'm gonna do that is by having a dropper and a hopper, just like this. Let's see. Should make the dropper face sideways. Here we go. Hopper faces into it, and then we need a repeater. And that'll just do that. Now, this dropper, I'm going to put things like a key, a barrier, a repeating command block, how about an anvil, and the trident, and a debug stick. So, Based on this, we have a 2/6 chance of the doors opening and closing, which is random, and if it actually succeeds, then it will open all of these doors in this spiderweb branch over here. And let's see. Over here, let's do the same thing. Let's see. Okay. There's a comparator. And now... So we could do this here. Okay, so that's activatable if you have a 2-lon pulse. So then this spiderweb would activate if by a random chance. So this random chance will be let's put 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, and let's put 3 debug sticks and a trident in here. So we have a 1/2 chance of this. Let's increase the odds a little bit. So we're going to increase that to 5/9 chance of the several doors going off at once. So there we go. Okay. And I think I should give the kelp key, I should give it some lore here. So let's just go down into the basement. And in here, I don't have I need a key. Here we go. A key. To unlock the Trident of Power. Okay. Over here, let's use the key. And this key here should have a... I think it should get some lore here. So let's see. This is a kelp item. Yeah, let's switch to this view. There we go. Okay, this needs to be just kelp, and name it key, and then the lore unlocks next door. Okay, and give me a full stack of those. Okay, let's go back to this view for the recording. Okay, and now we need a key here, and also we need to modify. Also, we need to modify this hopper over here so that it actually sorts the correct thing, which is now going to be the key that has the lure attached. There we go. So now if I drop one of these lured keys here, it'll unlock the next door. Okay, and cover that up, and there we go. Okay, it is now 9:30, which means the stream is going to end. So, let's, okay. I haven't really been to the survival world much lately, but, in the stream at all. But, let's shut this part off. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go into the survival world real quick. I'm gonna take a drink from my cup of nope here. Okay, and there has not, once again, there's not been anything here to, not been any names to put into the Book of Shame. Wow, amazing. Mixer must have done something to the system. Okay, I'm gonna put that away off camera. But for now, let's just pack everything up into this ender chest here. And I got a shulker box here. Let's just do this. Pack up the Book of Shame. Okay, I need this pickaxe. And I need the ender chest. So let's see. In the ender chest, I have in my fireworks box, I have these special weapon rockets, which I seem to be running low on. So I should probably make some more of these. But anyways, this should actually be enough to kill us. And go out with a bang. Because that is, as those of you who watch these live streams every time they come out, you know that is the tradition that we have, is to go out with a bang. And to do this, I put my armor and tools away. All I have is, let's put the pickaxe away. All I have is the elytra and 2 weapon rockets. Occasionally I also have some flight rockets here. So let's pull those out, because it's not raining right now. Okay, in fact it's actually turning night. Would you look at that? So let's see. Let's just hop onto here. Activate the button. Okay, and lift. Oh, come on. Bad timing there, elytra. Come on, elytra. Deploy. Now. There we go. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and if you missed it, then there's going to be, if I don't stream regularly, but I do announce when I'm going to on Twitter. So, Twitter is at JavamonkYT. And I also have the replay of this on my YouTube channel. So, the link is down in the info page. So, let's see if we can actually spawn some phantoms here. That'd be pretty cool. If some phantoms would spawn right now. Hold on. Have I not slept enough to actually be attacked by phantoms? Let's see. I think it's called Since Last Rest. Okay. 2.38 hours. Yeah, that is way more than enough to spawn phantoms. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can try to capture some phantoms in the explosion that would ensue. Oh, phantoms. I know you're out there. Okay. Gotta be careful not to land too hard. Okay. Yep. Nope. Let's go here and wait for the phantoms. So, current stream stats, we got currently watching, 150 total views, nice, and 28 followers. Okay. Come here, phantoms. Where are they? Wherefore art thou, phantoms? That doesn't work at all. Oh, come on. I want to kill some phantoms with these weapon rockets. I think this is the most we're going to get. Okay. So, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you maybe later. Just check out the replay on my channel. Check out all the other episodes and series I have on my channel. Thank you for watching. This has been Javamonk. Bye.